An offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You could certainly make the case, Mike, that he had one of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in NFL history. Not so much just his personal play, but he has completely rejuvenated that Houston Texans locker room and that Houston Texans organization. It was incredible watching him as a rookie. Tell you what, though, I think he's even more capable here in his second year under center.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. On play action, Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion now, it's Collins.
Under. Speed left. Hey, uno more. 11.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
White Tony.
Dell motioning over.
Nike Texas. Hey, uno. Hey, stop. Look at high.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
In motion now, it's Collins. 1st carry for Joe Mixon. Has some room inside the 30. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 5-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 39 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Back to throw. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He is in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University. Gtowncapp.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready. 21G. Turbo 1. Hey.
Out of the gun, Gtowncapp. You'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Whoa. Hey, 21T. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st down, Gtowncapp. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing again, it's Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Cover 2.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Watson, Oscar. Set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Set.
Now it's Tua. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Here we go.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Schultz is the motion man. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll take this down inside the 30. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. In motion now, it's Collins. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Time on three, kick. 21G, 21G.
Here's 2. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
Stop. Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
20, TX. Connor, long.
Hill brought in motion.
Out.
On second down, here's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, 8. Solo left Zion. Let's go. Out.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Again, it's Tua. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's right, snug. Out.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Third and long.
21G. You're right here. Hey. Long. Done.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Get set.
Once again, it's Mostert. A second effort, and he is in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are on top. It's now 10-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, number one.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Tunga Vailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tua gives it to Mostert. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. To throw is Tua. Looking for Berrios downfield. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. And he's into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Look, Jack's left, Jack's left.
From the gun, it's Geno. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
There we go,
They'll motion over Metcalf. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Check 58.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake. It's Smith. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Geno going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll run right here with Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A gain there of 21. Good for a Dolphins first down. One quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
21G. Ready, set. Turbo 1.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do?
Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
21G.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's in! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll motion over Metcalf. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That one incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Solo left Zion.
Hill brought in motion. To throw on second down, it's Tua. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Second down and 8.
Ready to stand. Come on, three, kick.
From the gun, here's Tua. Into the hands of Berrios. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, come on, two. Ready,
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, sit up.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Once again, it's Walker.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45. Smith to Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. A first down throw for Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's into space past the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Walker. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Lockett headed in motion. On second down, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Seahawks get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Go ahead.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Hey, 21, see it.
Throwing is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
They'll run here with Walker. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Smith. As his man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. On first down, here's Geno to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf. On the ground, it's Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. To throw is Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Lockett headed in motion. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Hey, Tony.
The tight end Fant in motion. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 next. 53.
On first down is Smith. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Now Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Geno. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Geno. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, get set. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Oh,
A run here with Mostert. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
he's right, no.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Tua. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. It was 4th and 3. They picked up 8.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Come on, 2. All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Right back to Mostert on first down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right. Turbo 1, high.
To throw is Tua. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. They'll run with Mostert. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Kick. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Here's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7.
Ready.
To throw, it's Smith. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, they go with Walker. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And for a 3rd time today, and now he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Gino now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
13 next.
From the shotgun, Smith. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get set.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Set.
Throwing to start here is Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Get set. Hey, come on two. Come on two. Come on two.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey.
From the gun, it's Tua. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
There we go.
Now Smith. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now Geno. Throw out wide to Walker. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Here's the clip.
Throwing now is Geno. Steps away to his left. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Walker. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
20, TX. Father, long.
Hill going to go in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Hill going to go in motion right. Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They complete it to Hill. Room past the 35. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And Tyreek Hill, one of the elite receivers in the league, and keeping defensive backs awake at night trying to figure out how they're going to cover this guy. And then, when the ball hits his hands, I don't know that there's anyone better in the league after the catch.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hey, turbo one.
It's Hill, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up. Hey. Long.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That one out wide and intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Walker once more. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That 2 is going to change things up. Second down, here's Mostert again. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Now they'll change things up. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now Tua. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Again, it's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Walker with another carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Running left is Walker. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Geno now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on. Watch it, Oscar. 21G, 21G. Out.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now a 2nd and 6. Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
There we go, throw it.
Trying the left side with Walker. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
There we go.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Turbo wide. Ready. Set.
Tua, a final shot before half. Buying time to his left. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Play action. It's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Turbo one. Go ahead.
Achane gets it from the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, back to Achane. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Turbo one high.
And that is incomplete. In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mostert is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And they'll run again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Hey, Tony! Catch left! 53.
They run again with Walker. Wiggles free. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. To the right side, this is Walker. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And now Smith going to change the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Geno. And Walker has it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down.
Hey, go flip her up. 13 next.
They snap it to Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert. 47 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing now is Geno. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they'll shift things around. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And going right back to Walker. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Smith going to move him around. On the counter, it's Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
13 next.
They'll try for the... And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
Yeah, in the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
Hey, turbo one. Hey, 21, T8. Hey.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday.
After the interception, here's Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Here we go. Strike.
Back to throw, Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Smith's going to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
No ball, no ball.
Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. Smith to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
Cover 2.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was the defender who got up there, and that was